Hello there, Syed. Okay, sorry for the small delay. It's it's usually much faster the response, and from now on yours will get priority. So, apologise for that. Let's have a look. Many pedagogues, wonderful vocabulary, have proposed modern teaching methodologies as conventional schooling is considered outdated, and to discourage students from using their innate creative, imaginative skills. Good. Okay. Yeah, the problem here is the two, and it also discourages, or even better, comma, furthermore, it often discourages students from using their innate creative and imaginative skills. Okay? Because furthermore sounds much better than two, and also the comma in there, we are slowing down the delivery, which makes it easier to absorb, easier to read. There are interactive ways of coaching adopted by Singapore. Schools and proven to be most successful. What's next? That you see, this is a very good example of incohesiveness. Okay, it seems like out of nowhere we're going to talk about Singapore. Okay, so we can't do this. We need to say something like, this essay will look at these issues. We'll look at these issues and discuss topics such as interactive ways of coaching, using Singapore as a proven model of success, or using Singapore schools which are proven to be the most successful. Okay? It just needs to be a little bit more cohesive here. We can't just drop that in. It needs to link back to the question and to what you were saying before. Okay? The student-teacher gap has significantly contributed to the above situation. Right. We didn't mention any situation above. Okay. In the introduction, we mentioned something that they're considered outdated, but that was a paragraph ago. Okay? If we're saying something, if we're referring to the above situation, we can mention it here. If it's a situation we've mentioned, like in the same paragraph, probably in an earlier sentence. Okay? But we can't start a paragraph referring to something in the other paragraph. Okay? Because it's not clear what we're referring to. Also, here you are assuming everybody knows what the student-teacher gap is. I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing you're talking about maybe the teachers teaching online. I don't know. And the reader probably doesn't know either. So be careful here. Okay? So let's see. The student-teacher gap has significantly contributed to the above situation and has made the education system uninteresting and suffocating. Also, we need to introduce hedging here, and has been accused of, or often makes, the education system uninteresting and suffocating. Okay? Like hedging. Look at the advanced chapters about hedging, because we need to introduce this into your essays. This is because we can't lose points like that. It'd be such a shame to lose points, okay? This is because a monotonous lecture teaches nothing but wastes their valuable time, okay? It's not like, but they are happy, like a contrast, it's not. It's and also wastes their valuable time. However, Singapore schools are using more interactive ways of engaging students, which stimulates children's brains, plural, or it stimulates a child's brain, okay? Have a look at Saxon genitive, possessive here, and also how to use it with plurals. Whoops. Okay, stimulates a child's brain to come up with creative ideas. Okay, for example, studies from the Ministry of Education, capital E as well, show that 60% of students prefer becoming entrepreneurs rather than looking for a job, as they are more innovative. Therefore, new techniques of teaching have proved to be highly effective for future students. Okay, let's just go for simplicity here. All right. Okay, so cohesiveness and cohesion. First of all, we need to start with something. We can't refer to something, as I said, that we've mentioned in earlier paragraphs, especially in the topic sentence. Well done for using the acronym. Just need to build on it a little bit more. This is because monotonous lecture teaches nothing but waste their valuable time. Okay, that's true, but we didn't really link a monotonous lecture to the traditional school system. We should have said this is because the traditional school system often has a lot of monotonous lectures which do not teach much, or which teach nothing, and also waste time. Okay? Now we need to say something like more interactive teaching. Okay? More interactive teaching improves learning by over 50%. For example, in Singapore, and then we talk about Singapore and then we finish. Okay? So just try and go for more simple arguments and try and avoid assuming the reader knows certain information. Okay, you need to literally just spell it out and be really clear. But well done for staying on task response. We just need to work on the argument. Okay. Furthermore, every child has unique skill sets and personal interests, and the current education system is most probably damaging his or her innate ability to imagine and create something good. This is due to the fact that by forcing youngsters to go against their interests, dispirits them from creating and innovating things such as new technologies. Wonderful. For instance, we don't need a capital A there, a clear argument from old-fashioned pedagogy has played a vital role in exasperating the pupils' inborn abilities. Okay, so it's overly complex. Oh, did I just jump? For instance. Okay, sorry, my mistake. Sorry. For instance, recent research, we don't need an article there, from Boston University has shown that students who come from modern schooling are 80% smarter than others who belong to the traditional school system. Okay, it's much clearer now. Okay, it's much clearer, and the example is saying the same as what your supporting sentence is saying, and that's exactly what we want. Okay, we're basically saying the same there. That's really good. Hence, it is clear from the argument that old-fashioned pedagogy has played a vital role in exasperating the pupils' inborn abilities. Check your use of exasperating. Exasperating. Okay. So, yeah, that's right. Sorry. I was getting mixed up because the vital role is it's a really important and valuable role. And then we said in making the students' abilities worse, basically. Okay? Has played a significant, would be better here. Significant neutral. Okay? A significant role in exacerbating the pupils' inborn abilities. Good work there. Very good work, Syed. To sum up, the long-established schooling structure is mostly seen as detrimental to students' creativity. Nonetheless, modern teaching approaches have shown to be more promising in the growth of young learners. Good. If the modern techniques were applied to schools, it would unprecedentedly change the way students perceive the world. Excellent. Good work there. Good work. Well finished. We do need to work on the cohesiveness of your paragraphs, okay, and certain grammar rules. These grammar rules are articles and word choice, okay? Like here we've used do, we should have used go. Here vital confuses the reader. And also, what I was saying before, the cohesiveness of the paragraph and building a clearer argument. It's two things that you need to focus on, okay? Let's have a look. Dear manager, remember to do a small indentation here in the essay. Dear manager, I'm writing to you about my dissatisfaction with a dinner we had at your restaurant last night. Please allow me to express my feelings. Here I would just put the date, last night, comma, 3rd of September 3rd, 2017, or whatever. Okay, full stop. And please allow me to express my feelings. Okay. I booked the table 3 months in advance for celebrating our 5th wedding anniversary. We were informed upon arrival by reception that there was no table available, and we were given a table which was dusty. Okay, full stop. Okay, yeah, just full stop, because here we're talking about like the logistics about what happened, all right? And here we're talking about the food. Also, we've already started talking about the situation. Then we go into the logistics. So just to, it would be ideal if we just cut this up a little bit, okay? And just like full stop here, full stop. Furthermore, the food was awful, dry, and tasteless. Okay, the waiters were rude, delaying every order we made. Some orders took more than an hour. Okay. I would recommend that you improve a few things. Firstly, get the professional cleaning service and buy new furniture to create a better environment. Okay. Secondly, hire a better chef. I'm very full stop, I think. I'm very disappointed by your service, and I would appreciate if I'd be given a full refund. Okay, but for your prompt action on this matter, yours faithful, Ali. Alright, good work there, good work. We've gone through. Maybe you could say it wasn't very polite. Okay, this is quite rude as well. So we need to work on the politeness here. Yeah, you probably know, like in England, if something's awful, we don't. If somebody suggests like an awful idea, we don't say it's awful. We say, that's interesting. So, what could we say here? The food was dull, maybe D-U-L-L, was dull, dry, and tasteless. Okay, but we can't say awful. That's a bit too strong. And here again, so we didn't need to soften it. Okay, everything else was very good, excellent, and firm as well. So we almost got the balance right. So you know what to do now, Syed. Implement all the corrections you've heard. Send me back your corrected essays and letters. Update your error list, and then write me 2 new essays. Have a look at the perfect Band 9 examples I've attached in this email. They'll be wonderful, and you can see like the cohesion of the argument, and you can see the set phrases we use while writing these types of letters. And well done for using them, writing them. So good work, Syed. Let's keep on improving. And from now on, your essays will get priority, and you'll be getting them back in 24 hours. Okay? Have a good day.